Three, two, one. All gas, no break. Welcome to the show. Chris and Mo. Justin, MIA at the moment. Says he'll be on in 20 minutes. Likely story coming from him. My sources tell me that Justin is trying to avoid the smoke that I'm going to be delivering him in trivia later on in the program. He does not want to get smoked and embarrassed once again.
Yeah.
So, but since he is wasting time and wasting liquor, we figured we would start without him, as we usually do around these parts. Sure, he'll be here sooner or later. We have our first victory podcast in quite some time after successfully completing No Win November. And also losing a game in December, the Jets finally find their way back into the win column with a 30-6 victory over the Houston Texans. I believe Mo had a final score prediction of Texans 31, Jets 6. So we were very close to a reverse score there.
Yeah. I was right on the quarterback though.
You were correct on the quarterback. It was a pretty interesting week last week. A lot of turmoil in the or surrounding the Jets and making headlines for all the wrong reasons. And then it kind of almost felt like there was nothing else to do at that point but to go and win a game.
Yes. And
Like, as the week went on, I know we all picked the Jets to get blown out when we recorded last Tuesday, but as the week went on, I really started to feel like, oh, we might win, or we might be competitive, or we might even win this game. Especially like after they did announce that Zach was going to be the quarterback, and all the all the reports that he didn't want to play, I guess were kind of went away. I still think, that those reports there's probably some truth to them.
but even if there was, I feel like you still kind of have to give Zach credit with all the shit he has to deal with, and he actually ends up playing a good game. Like all the media just trying to turn a negative story and just like break him down. So like his confidence, but he's able to overcome it. Like he's going through adversity off the field and on the field, and I feel like they actually played him to his strengths
For once.
for one,
For
and and it was finally working. And I don't know why they went off of it because he did the same thing when they played KC.
Yeah, it
Drifting
makes
away.
no fucking sense. I mean, it's pretty obvious that they were just like coaching scared, that they're trying to win games. Like, basically it's like they were trying to win games 3-0, and they were just
But
trying to like
he
make
finally said, "You know what? Let it rip." And
yeah.
they put him in situations to roll out. He did it, and he was able to make the passes. I mean, he was on fire for
Yeah,
like
Zach.
the second half.
Yeah, he was in his bag. I mean, I'd say that was probably like the most complete game of his career. Because I mean, even in the first half, like even though we didn't score any points, like he was hitting his throws. He looked like he was in a good rhythm in the first half. He was making good throws.
They were
Receivers were dropping some passes in the first half, but
they were winning the game without it showing on the scoreboard.
yeah, like they were really controlling the game, like from the beginning. Like they were winning the field position battle, like the entire first half, and yeah, the half ended scoreless, but I feel like you really got the feeling at the end of the half that if the Jets could come out on their opening drive and score a touchdown, that they were probably going to win the game, and then they did. and they won very convincingly.
The eye test in that game, it was showing, at least half the eye test was showing you like, okay, there is a possibility to win the game, and they're giving you all the reasons why to believe they could.
Yeah, and I mean, they finally decided to like let Zach kind of just do his thing rather than like trying to hide him. And what do you know? He did pretty well against against the Texans defense that's not great but not terrible. They got some dogs on their defense. They're a young, inexperienced team, and I think that was also like part of what kind of made me feel like we were going to win as the week went on, was just like all the reports of like how bad the weather was going to be and how bad the weather was. So it was like, Texans are like a young team, they're a dome team, not really used to playing in those types of conditions, and they're playing shorthanded. Obviously Tank Dell's out. I think Nico Collins was out too, so like
he was
Stroud didn't have his top two like weapons. Dalton Schultz was also out, so like they were pretty like banged up. And it kind of felt like there was a chance that the Jets would win. I was still like a little surprised that they actually won as as dominantly as they did. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really even mad about this win. I mean, I said it last week that if you're going to fuck up your tank and win a game, you might as well do it against a team you're not expected to beat. So, beating a team hopeful for the playoffs, and it was nice to see the players actually looked happy again for once. Like, every week we see, how frustrated Garrett Wilson is, like on the sidelines and in these press conferences, and Brees has been pretty frustrated. And the last thing you want is for the more losses pile up and like the more those guys are getting frustrated, the more likely it becomes that they go out and like request a trade or something. So it's definitely nice to kind of see them come together and put together a good game. It does piss me off that it took them this long to like figure out what the fuck they were doing on offense. And it's like you said, like he was playing that way, he was kind of playing that way in the Chiefs game, and then they immediately went away from it the following game. My hope is that they learn from their previous mistakes. I still have very little faith in Hackett and the offensive staff to kind of run it back as far as this week goes. I mean, there's really historically Zach Wilson has yet to put together like back-to-back good games.
Never.
That's something he's never done. I mean, this was like really his first like really good like full game, because I mean, if you think about his other good games, the Tennessee Titans game his rookie year, that was just like a good second half. Then he stunk for a few games. Then he got hurt. Then he came back and he had a pretty good game against the Bucks.
Because the last drive, that last drive, I think it was the last drive, or I might be wrong. Don't quote me on it. But they were trying to get into field goal range, and he got like stopped short, something like that, or trying to get a first down.
Where are you talking about in the Bucks game?
The Bucks game, yeah.
Oh yeah, what happened was they had I think they had like a fourth down and one. And they was at like the 6-yard line of the Buccaneers. They had 4th and 1 to get a fresh set of downs, and there was some sort of what happened was there was some sort of a miscommunication where I think it was supposed to be a jet sweep to Braxton Berrios, and if they executed the play correctly, he would have walked in for a touchdown. But I think like there was some sort of miscommunication, and they fucked up the play. Yeah, they like fucked up the play call and fucked up the play and like didn't get it. And like I think they were already winning at that point. They were already up 28-24, but they were trying to go up like they were trying to like put the game away basically. And then Brady like walks down the field for like 96 yards. So I mean that was a pretty good game from Zach, but I think even in that game, like he still didn't eclipse 300 yards. Then really,
right?
Yeah, that was the Antonio Brown game, and then he really didn't. He played pretty decently against the Jaguars the week after that, and then like last year, he really didn't have any good games that really stand out. I mean, he had a good quarter against the Steelers. He had like a really good fourth quarter.
I feel like all the games were basically by Brees Hall.
Yeah.
And he had a decent game against Buffalo.
Yeah. He had an okay game against Buffalo last year. He wouldn't even play that good. Like he basically just didn't lose them that game.
Right. Just kept them in the game.
Yeah, but he did all right.
He wasn't dominating.
Then he was obviously terrible and lost his job, and he came back and was terrible, lost his job again. And then this year, I mean,
he loses his job, he comes back and then just like guns blazing.
Yeah, and it's just like, and it's just like, how do you stack these good performances for him? Because they always seem to come back, and then, after a good game, like I remember after that Titans game, they went to London and he looked like shit against the Falcons. I mean, granted, it's a London game. London games are weird, but he couldn't really get anything going. Or like last year he had that decent game against the Bills, and then like his next game was the game against the Patriots where he ends up losing his job. Or like this year, like he was good for like 2 quarters against the Chiefs, and then he kind of just went back to like all right, like we're gonna play like game manager football basically with you.
And it was against the Eagles, but I guess see this thing. Like I've realized, I don't know if I've said this before, but it's not, to me, it's not who you're playing each week. It's
when you're playing them.
It's when you're playing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
we have definitely discussed
team because like people are injured, people are it's always, that's why they always like put that philosophy in saying like it's a week to week game, and which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like there are going to be different players in every week because people get hurt all the time.
Right. Yeah, and I think that this past game was a pretty good example of that, because like if you think about it from both sides, like if you're the Jets, it's like, all right, you're playing the Texans, who are, on paper should be like a much, at this point in the season, you think this is a team that's much better than you. You probably have no business winning. But then like, as far as like when you're playing them banged up, they're on the road and bad weather. And then for the Texans, it's like you're playing the Jets, who it's like, oh yeah, we should be able to like steamroll this team. But then, you're playing them with your circumstances, and then, the circumstances of the Jets where they're just like, all right, like it's the Zach Wilson redemption tour and it starts today.
Yeah.
Welcome, Justin.
Yeah, my bad. Zach Wilson's redemption tour is funny. I have to laugh at that shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think you just joined, so I think you were taking the quote out of context.
Out of context, most likely.
We will see if this Zach Wilson redemption tour can continue.
If it can continue,
shit,
he should have been playing like this all fucking season.
Look, thug it out with Zach. Just thug it out.
Just thug it out.
Thug it out.
Zach.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Just let him play for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah, no. He definitely should. But he should have had this. He should have had this mentality after he fucking came in with the Buffalo fucking Bills because he played goddamn well. He played like he had some fucking sense. He wasn't scared.
Yeah, because they were actually playing with skill set.
Yes. That's how it should have been.
Look, this is actual skill set. He can't play in the pocket. He can't.
Yes. I think I said that last pod. He has to be running around.
Getting sacked, and he still got sacked that game.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
But it's whatever. But he was still escaping out of the pocket, making plays.
Yes,
which is what he should be doing.
That's what he should have been doing all fucking season.
His whole career, that's what he should have been doing.
Well, yes. Yo, it annoys the fuck out of me because like we put the blame on fucking Hackett because Hackett can't scheme for fucking anyone other than Rodgers.
We should put it on Hackett.
Yeah,
a lot of it I think is on Hackett.
But that's where Salah's got to be like, hey, yo, get him out the fucking pocket. Get him out the pocket.
Yeah, well,
no offense like that.
Yeah, but he knows defense. Like if Salah was scheming against Zach, what the fuck would he do? Keep him in the fucking pocket because he's gonna make mistakes.
That's a good point. That was a good point.
Yeah, no, you should and it's kind of annoying that of all the questions that people people ask Robert Saleh that he has to answer, whether it's why are you texting the 75-year-old man? Why aren't you starting Zach? Why are you starting Zach Wilson? Why aren't you starting Zach Wilson? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? No one ever, bothered to ask him like, oh yeah, if you were game planning against Zach Wilson, like how would you approach that to really get the truth out? But yeah, I think the truth of the matter is that that Saleh just had no hand in the offense and he was just complacent with everything that was going on. And I guess it just finally got to a point where it's like, all right, like, they were trying to tell us all year, I think, like, yeah, Zach actually is the best quarterback on this roster. Many of us didn't believe them, myself included. And
not better than Aaron.
Well, healthy.
I will say this. Zach has a skill set and NFL quality skill set, and he makes throws that a lot of people can't make.
Yeah.
He had that one throw he made to Garrett Wilson where he
and the one he made to Rucker. That was insane. The 3 DBs, right? Right.
It was a dime. It was a fucking dime.
It was a dime. And it's like, all right, you can tell it's coaching because the Jets can never develop a quarterback.
No.
Ever. You haven't seen one yet.
They can never stay out of their way.
And I don't understand. Like, I think the biggest change this game for Zach was that he wasn't thinking. He was just playing.
He was just going.
He was just going. He was just reacting to what he saw on the field.
And that's the mindset that he's fucking needed. He's got to enjoy playing the goddamn game and doing what you can do.
Yeah, and you know who I think got in his head?
Aaron?
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. I mean,
you're right about that.
Just fucking go. Just go.
I'm sure he did. I mean,
the one thing
forefront of everything. But why?
Yeah, the one good thing though.
Why did it take this long for him?
Yeah.
He's been in his year. He's been in his year all training camp all year long. Like Aaron's been, talking to Zach. Like, why did it take this long for him to?
He's been his dad.
It's when he's on the sideline. That's when he really That's when it really affects him.
Yeah, he wants to impress him.
Yeah,
but he literally hit rock bottom, and it's like, all right, well, there's nothing left for me to do other than just fucking ball out.
Yeah, and I think he pretty much he told DJ Reed like, yeah, I'm gonna like ball out for you guys today because like, what's the worst thing that'll happen? I'll get benched again. Like, who gives? And that's
how he should have been fucking thinking all goddamn season. We could possibly be in the fucking playoffs.
We could if we didn't fucking throw away the fucking Raiders game,
the Patriots game.
We could have beat the fucking Falcons.
Yeah,
if
we started Zach Wilson against the Falcons, we probably win that game.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, the Chargers dominated us, but like that's just fucking embarrassing that you lost that game. Like,
that was embarrassing. I think he might lose that game either way, but you can't win them all. But I got to say the one good thing about Aaron is the pre-snap. Zach needed to learn pre-snap, and he's been doing fairly well this season. I gotta say.
Yeah, I noticed there was a lot more pre-snap motion in this game too.
Yeah,
which
like that fourth down play was fucking really beautiful.
Done. And like Aaron Rodgers doesn't really like pre-snap motion, and like that's fine because he's Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't. Yeah. If he doesn't need it, he doesn't need it. But like, I think for a young quarterback like Zach, like. I think
good to see the defense react.
That motion, you need to get the look out of the defense, figure out what they're in, if they're in zone, if they're in man, figure out what what their scheme is, and that can help a lot. So I mean, now the challenge I think is to carry this over and put together a good game. I'm definitely have mixed feelings. I'm like, part of me thinks like, all right, like he's got kind of the monkey off his bat and they're just going to let him do his thing for the rest of the year. The other part of me is like, oh, there's going to be like some sort of expectations now, not expectations necessarily to win against Miami, but there's going to be some sort of expectations to like, all right, like be competitive, put some points on the board, make it a game. And I do kind of worry that, that he might regress back to, what he was for 27 out of his like first 30 starts rather than like these 3 outlier games he's had.
There's a very, very good fucking chance he'll regress. I hope not. Because if he can say he puts up 250 plus and a touchdown or maybe 2 touchdowns every game going forward, we're going to resign him.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll pick up his 5th-year option, but he probably won't get cut.
Yeah, he definitely won't be cut.
I actually kind of even now I kind of think he's going to. I do think he's going to be back on the roster next year.
I don't think he showed enough yet.
I don't think
he's necessarily shown enough. I don't know if he necessarily will or not. Let's see him put together like a second good game in a row. But but I also just feel like, like games like Sunday and like, a couple of quarters against the Chiefs. Like, I feel like, they're going to be like, oh, there's untapped potential and, Rodgers likes him. So I feel like there's a good chance he'll be back on the roster next year. Maybe not as the direct backup to Rodgers, but I think that there's like a solid chance that he sticks around for at least another year.
Oh no, I think he's definitely second string if he puts up another couple of good games.
As he did this last game and just like plays consistent and like competes for the rest of the next 3 or 4 games. Yeah. I think he's gonna be.
That's all he's got to do. He's got to compete. He's got to keep us in the game. Like literally, if he played that way every game that he played this season, we'd be fucking undefeated. Other than fucking maybe Chargers game. Like it's stupid.
Yeah, that and like maybe the Cowboys game. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here if we tank or not, because I just want to see competitive football at this point. Because
just competitive football and like. For how
game worth watching.
For how unwatchable the Jets have been on offense, like to see them finally like put something together on offense, it's like, man, you can't really complain. There are worse ways to ruin the tank. Like what would have really been a bad way to ruin the tank is like beating the Commanders of the Patriots like 9-6 in like a fucking sloppy field goal fest. I mean, beating the Commanders and Patriots and like ruining our draft picks and propelling them to good draft picks is still very much on the table. But,
I just don't want the Pats to get a good draft pick. I hope they get a couple more wins.
Well, they're going to.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully,
Drake may suck ass anyway. So
apparently, the reports came out today that apparently Bill Belichick is going to be getting fired at the end of the year. That they're going they're going to be moving on from each other, the Patriots and Bill Belichick.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I like that move. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, when you say you like it, you mean like you like it for the Patriots or like you?
No, I like it for the Jets. I like it for the AFC East. I don't know who they're going to bring in, but the fact that his defensive mind isn't there anymore, that's wonderful.
I don't think his mind is really there anymore. I think he, I think that maybe the game's passed him by a little bit, and I don't think he can. Like, I kind of wish they'd keep him just to like ruin whatever quarterback they draft. To be honest, because they're gonna probably get like some young guy. They're gonna draft Caleb Williams or Drake May, and they're gonna bring in some young guy. Who knows? Maybe they even like bring over Lincoln Riley from USC too or something. But they're gonna bring in like some young nerd or something. Like a McDaniels clone to try and like get get with the times. I think is like what they're gonna do.
But they don't have a fucking team. I think a new coach is gonna have his own struggles, and they're gonna be the same team that they were this year, regardless of what quarterback they draft.
Probably, yeah. I mean, they might win a few more games, but yeah, they depending how good or bad the quarterback is. But yeah, they definitely have to. They're definitely gonna. It's gonna be an uphill battle for them. They're gonna have to like pretty much.
You said it's definite. Definitely, he's getting fired.
It seems pretty definite. I saw like a bunch of accounts on Twitter, like.
So we gotta win. We gotta win Week 17. We gotta fucking put him on his ass for his last game.
Well, I think what happens that game, it kind of all depends on where we're at when we get there, when we get to that point, because. I mean, there's also like a rumor or report that Aaron Rodgers could be cleared for the Commanders game, which he has alluded to that in the past as like his target game to come back to.
Yeah.
He started practicing when he said he planned to start practicing, and that's the game that he was planning to come back for. And we thought after the Falcons game that it was all put to bed, but now we're living in this scenario where really it all comes down to this Miami game. Like, I feel like if the Jets win this Miami game, they would have a situation on their hands where Aaron Rodgers could come back for Christmas Eve. He went on McAfee today and said he still has a few more like hurdles to clear to get cleared to play, but it seemed like you can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel almost, it seems though. But like
that's
basically
insane.
I think if we win against Miami, there's a good chance that Aaron Rodgers could be back and we could go for running the table the last few games and try and get into the playoffs.
Say we win out. Other than the Dolphins and the Bills losing probably a majority of the games, what else would we need?
We would need I was fucking around with the playoff machine. So I mean we would definitely need the
we play the Browns too.
We definitely we have to win out. We need the Browns to lose games. We need
that I can see happen. They got Flacco fucking quarterback.
Yeah, we need the Steelers and or Colts to lose games.
That's possible.
Yeah, the Steelers play the Colts this weekend. We need we need the Chargers to keep losing games because they have a tiebreaker over us. Same with the Raiders.
We probably need the Bengals to lose some too.
Yeah, we definitely also need the
we need the whole AFC fucking to lose.
we need a lot. We need a lot to happen.
There's like so many teams,
but we have a 0.2% chance to go to the playoffs. So for at least one more week, the dream is not dead.
I gotta say with how the AFC has been turning out, there's a slight. I think it's bigger than 0.02, but there's a slight chance that we could make a playoff run.
If we beat Miami, then it's slighter. Than
Yeah. We have to beat.
Yeah, if we beat Miami, it'll probably go up to like 3%, and maybe that's enough for Rodgers to say, "Fuck it, I'm coming back." I'm coming back on Christmas Eve, and then we can really get crazy. But I mean, theoretically, if we are able to pull off an upset against Miami, which again, I'm not expecting it, but theoretically, if we were able to pull off an upset against Miami, there's really no reason after that, especially if Rodgers is back, there's really no reason they shouldn't be able to run the table against the Commanders, Browns, and Patriots.
Like,
the Browns are the best of those three teams, and
they got fucking Flacco.
Yeah,
he had a good game, but
he's playing annoyingly well. It's like,
yeah,
I was talking to Mo about this before we started recording. I'm pretty annoyed with how well Joe Flacco is playing, because it's like it's just like, all right, you just didn't want to be on the Jets. He had no interest in playing football when he was on the Jets, and now he actually looks kind of like he wants to play football and that he's like actually having fun out there.
Yeah, fucking cunt.
Yeah, he just came here to collect his Social Security. And then he goes out in his first game with Cleveland and throws for 300 fucking yards.
Nonsense. I don't think he ever did that with us.
He might have in the Browns game that we
we
played.
Yeah, because
he's Baker back in the day.
He had 57
last year when we played them against Jacoby Brissett. The game we miraculously came back in. We were down 30-17 with a minute left, and then he threw the touchdown.
Yes.
It was like Garrett Wilson's first. It was like the arrival of Garrett Wilson that day.
Yeah. Okay.
He caught the game-winning touchdown. I think Flacco eclipsed 300 that day.
We had 57 passes.
Yeah.
57?
It was insane.
God damn.
It was pretty insane. But enough about Joe Flacco. We got our own shitty quarterbacks and shitty football team to worry about here. So
wait, who which of us picked Zach to start?
I believe Mo did.
Mo did? Okay.
Yeah, we all.
What?
Zach L. Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Wilson.
Black Wilson.
He's a fool.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I'm rooting for Zach. I hope he does well. I hope he can, lead us to another win. I always like the idea of, we just need Zach to man the ship until Rodgers can come back. But then obviously things went off the rails for a few weeks there, where they really just could not move the ball at all. So, I mean, we'll see. We're playing the Dolphins, who just lost to the Tennessee Titans. They're probably going to come out pissed off. I think the Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins were always kind of on fraud watch because they hadn't beaten a team over 500 yet. But they were always taking care of business against the bad teams, and the Titans.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Frank Wycheck, by the way. The Titans won it for Frank. But the Titans came out and they were down 28-13 or 27-13, but they were able to pull it off.
Yeah, I turned the game off when I saw it was when Levis, I think it was after Levis fucking tossed it to Henry and they fucking picked it off. I think that's when I turned the game off. I'm like, yeah, no, they're losing. And then the Giants won. I looked at the score. I'm like, oh fuck, Titans are coming back. I didn't even fucking see their comeback. I'm glad it happened.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill also got a little banged up in the game.
We see what the Dolphins can do without him. But he came back and he fucking goddamn near won the game for them.
Yeah, he did come back and damn near
is.
win, but we'll see what the deal with his injury is, and he's been banged up all year. But maybe Tyreek is not 100%, and maybe our defense is able to like key in on him and key in on Waddle with Sauce and DJ. I feel like
I don't know. I think it's going to be based on safeties, man. The safeties have to step it up against them.
Yeah, especially Whitehead. He stinks, but
he's got to be on point. He's got to be on point this next game.
So, the Black Friday game we went to. I mean, the Jets were like in that game until the Hail Mary pick six happened, and then it was just over. But we were hanging around. It was 10-6.
The defense kept us in it.
Yeah, the defense kept us in it, and then in the second half, understandably, they quit. If Zach Wilson can continue to play well, maybe the defense
play hard.
Maybe the defense actually thinks we have a chance, and they could keep it a game for longer.
Tim Boyle that, right?
Yeah. Tim Boyle played that game. That was the first career start of the Tim Boyle era.
What a waste of fucking money.
Waste of time, money. Energy, just a waste of space.
Yeah.
What a waste of a game.
Yeah. I think because Edgar and I went to the fucking Islander game too. That was the same weekend, right?
Yeah. We went to the Isles game the day after.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, man, we should have never went to the fucking to the goddamn Jet game.
Yeah.
Wasted.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is what it is. I'm hoping for the best. I hope Zach can actually come out here and continue his progression, because this is how he should have started the season. That's it. He should have started the season this way and just gotten better ever since.
I want to talk about something real quick. Alan Lazard sucks.
Oh yeah, he sucks.
Yo, garbage.
It was his birthday yesterday, and the Jets posted an Instagram story like "Happy birthday, Alan Lazard." I was like, cut him today. Put the man on his birthday. I don't give a fuck.
$11 million a year for 4 years.
Yeah, we're stuck with this nigga.
Yeah. Well, Salah already kind of said it. They're gonna get out of that contract after next year.
Good.
As they should.
That's where, hey man, if we lose out, we can get Marvin Harrison, baby.
Hey. Yeah, I'm with that.
I'm with that too. I saw a mock today. We're currently a little tankathon update after the dust has settled. Really, the win only moved us from 6th pick to 7th pick. We currently hold the 7th pick in the draft. So I actually saw a mock today that had us taking Malik Neighbors from LSU, and I was like, I could get on board with that.
I could.
I still think.
Get why we're before the Giants.
Why we're before
they're gonna win Giants?
Out. Wait, you don't.
Tommy DeVito, he's gonna win out
because we beat him.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you why. It's because we have the tiebreaker for the draft is not head to head. It's a strength of schedule. So whoever has the worst strength of if the teams have the same record, then the team with the worst strength of schedule is ahead. So the Jets have a worse strength of schedule than the Giants by the Jets' strength of schedule is 5'11", and the Giants is 5'16". So that is why we are ahead of the Giants in the draft.
That's close, and it could change.
Yeah, a lot could change. I think, even games that you don't really think would impact your draft status. And I think it's okay to root for the Jets to win games here down the stretch, but to also root for the teams around them in the draft to win or lose based on, based on how that'll help their draft. I think that's perfectly fine. But where was I going with this? So it's based on strength of schedule, and so even games you think might not have any effect, like I remember last week the Packers Chiefs game on Sunday night. Like I thought the Jets were firmly in like the 7th pick at that point, but like after that game when the Packers won, it put the Jets into a better draft position because like that improved the Giants' strength of schedule basically. So like, indirectly, like every game affects it.
It has an effect. Yeah, definitely. It makes sense. It's a lot of calculations. I'm sure they got the algorithms running.
Yeah, I just go on tankathon.com/NFL and they have all the stuff is there, so that kind of
okay. I gotta check that side out.
Yeah, I would say, as a Jets fan, it's probably a website that should just be like bookmarked in your browser. Because it's like
fucking tankathon. God damn, we shouldn't have been tanking this season.
Yeah, it was never supposed to come to this. I really didn't think I'd be checking Tankathon like before Christmas this year.
These fuckers.
So one more thing before I don't know if you want to get into the picks yet, but who would you want to cut after the season?
Other than Lazard?
Well, yeah, I don't think we could get out of the contract with Lazard until after next year because they can't cut him this year. There's going to be too much dead money. There's going to be too much dead money. It won't save them money. In fact, it might even like
other than going to be here. We know that.
Yeah, it might make their cap situation worse if they cut him this year. So, but I think next year there's an out. So I'll tell you, not someone I necessarily want to be cut, but I did see reports today. It looks like Mekhi Becton is going to be gone after this season. They're not going to franchise tag him, and they are probably not going to sign him to a long-term deal. If anything, they might sign him to a 1-year prove-it deal, but it seems like both sides just want to move on. I think Becton probably prefer to get a fresh start somewhere else. I don't think the Jets coaches really like him too much. I think that Becton will be gone.
I didn't ask you that. I asked who do you want to cut?
Who do I want to cut?
Now who do you think the Jets are going to cut? Who do you want to cut?
All right. Well, I'm just telling you that I got that information. But as far as who I would want the Jets to cut, you can cut. I'm looking at their roster now. Carl Lawson, goodbye.
Okay.
He's still on the fucking roster?
Yeah, he's still on the roster.
He has a snap since like week 7.
Yeah, yo, what the fuck?
I don't even play the snap actually.
I thought he's gone.
I totally forgot about him.
I thought he was fucking gone. He's definitely cut. Definitely cut.
That's
if you can, I would cut what's his face? I would cut. I was just looking at his name. I'm looking at our roster now. I would definitely get rid of the fuck was it? Billy Turner, goodbye. Lagan Tomlinson, goodbye. I would cut Jordan Whitehead, or at least like.
Oh, I don't know if I cut him yet.
Maybe not cut him. Maybe just demote him to a backup.
Would you cut Solomon Thomas?
No, but if they did, I wouldn't be super upset. I actually like Solomon Thomas. I feel like he has like a good presence for the team.
Who's been playing good? Ashton Davis.
Yeah, but do you think Davis can take over? Do you think
Davis has been very serviceable this year?
But do you think he can start over Whitehead every fucking game?
I would keep him as a special teams player and then sub him in as like a pack.
CJ Uzomah, we should definitely cut. Goodbye, CJ Uzomah.
That's money wasted.
As far as safety goes, I mean, we don't know how it's gonna be with him coming back, but I think people forget that we did trade for Chuck Clark and he's gonna be coming back. So I think that could help with our safeties because like
You're right.
Tony,
You're right.
I think Tony Adams is a pretty solid starter. Between Jordan Whitehead, like Ashton Davis is like good as a backup. Jordan Whitehead kind of stinks. I think like if you could get Chuck Clark back to kind of solidify that side of things, then you have good depth at safety, and maybe you don't have to cut any of those guys. But
I can see that.
I would say definitely cut Billy Turner, definitely cut Trevor Siemian, cut all the quarterbacks that and like honestly Zach Wilson's still like TBD for me. Dalvin Cook will be gone.
Yeah, he should definitely be gone.
Should be gone.
We should have a lot of cap space.
And I think
who's the fucking oh my god, who the fuck was the I'm drawing a blank, the center.
Connor
Pittman should be center next year. McGovern, yes, thank you. I
think McGovern only signed a 1-year deal, so
okay, so there's no need to cut.
Yes, so he might be gone. I mean, Cook was also a 1-year deal, so like you might not necessarily have to cut him. I'm kind of just Randall Cobb. You could cut him. Don't give a fuck.
I don't mind Cobb in the locker room. Put him on the practice squad.
I'm good.
Put him on the practice squad. It's good to have a vet like that.
But he scored a touchdown this weekend.
No. Fuck all that nonsense. He doesn't need to start. He doesn't have to have a single fucking a single snap.
That was his.
I'm just saying on the practice squad.
That was his fourth reception this year?
Yeah, probably. If that shit, I have no fucking idea. He's beyond washed. Just like fucking Lazard. Lazard's washed.
Yeah, Cobb. Well, we all know the reason why Cobb is still there. Lazard was never good.
I thought Lazard was brought in strictly to be a fucking red zone target. That's it.
Brought in to be a blocker like Corey Davis. And
that wouldn't be bad either.
Ended up using him to replace Corey Davis because they knew he was going to retire.
Yeah, possibly. And Aaron wanted him. I don't know why.
Wait, you're saying the Jets knew Corey Davis was going to retire?
They had to know.
I mean, they obviously knew something was going on because he was away from the team for 2 weeks. But I mean, what are you saying? Who did they use to replace him? Randall Cobb?
No, Lazard.
You think that's why they signed him in the first place? You mean like in March?
Him to basically take over that role and also be a deep threat or red zone.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they thought Corey might not be back.
But at the same time, you got to think they were thinking Aaron Rodgers would still be playing.
Yeah. I think that the Corey Davis. I don't think anyone knew back in March that Corey Davis was going to retire. I think that. I think Lazard was basically brought here to maybe he was brought with the intention of eventually phasing Corey Davis out. Or
I think he could come back.
It would be nice.
I'd rather Corey Davis over fucking Lazard any day.
I don't see it happening at this point though.
No. Corey Davis is done.
Not now.
Yeah, he might come back like next year or something. But
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think it's difficult for wide receivers to come back after retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I
So
mean, if he's been watching the games and keeping up with the Jets, he's probably he's probably really enjoying probably not having to be a part of it.
He probably would have enjoyed the Texans game though, because he probably would have got a lot of targets. He would have gotten maybe 4, 5, 6 targets that game.
Yeah, especially because Corey Davis was always Zach Wilson's go-to guy.
Yeah.
Throughout
they had the chemistry. They had chemistry.
Zach Wilson probably I guarantee Zach Wilson was at home and he'd go over the tape like with his girl next to him and be like, damn, I love that nigga.
Yeah, probably. All right, it's like, listen, honey, this is one of the good ones.
You mean listen, my best friend's mom?
So sad.
Man.
And I'm looking at Tankathon right now, and Carolina doesn't even have her first round pick.
Yeah, Carolina is in the fucking shitter.
They are.
I think it's going to be interesting to see what the Bears do. Like, if you're the Bears, do you take a new quarterback, or do you stick with Justin Fields and do the same thing again?
I say it depends on what they can get for Justin Fields, because I would trade Justin Fields to get Caleb. 100%.
I think they'll trade him to Atlanta.
That ain't bad. That will work out, I think, for both teams, depending on what the Falcons have to give up. You said the Falcons, right? Because I think Justin Fields could work very well with the team. Yeah. I think he can work very well for that team. Who?
Yeah, he does seem like a good fit in Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So he be playing for his hometown team.
So it's destiny.
Yeah. 100%. If I was the Bears, I would trade him, try to get another pick, maybe for next year. And only if I can draft Caleb Williams, though. Gotta have that number one.
You're gonna be able to draft whoever the fuck you want. I mean,
yeah.
They're gonna have one. They're gonna have at least 2 of the top 5 picks.
They're gonna have.
They're probably right now they have pick 1 and pick 5.
That's fucking wild. The Panthers are retarded.
Yeah, all that for Bryce Young, who sucks. At least you could have at least done that for CJ Stroud.
I don't think Bryce Young.
Yeah, yo.
I think Carolina just sucks in general.
They do.
Yeah, I did see one thing where they fired Frank Reich, and apparently he
wanted CJ Stroud.
Allegedly.
Did he? That's fucking gold.
Yeah, allegedly Reich wanted Stroud, but apparently, I guess the owner or the general manager of the Panthers was like, hey, we should before they fired him, they were like, hey, we should run more RPOs and stuff with Bryce Young, basically oh yeah, we should play more to his strengths. And then Frank Reich was just like, nah, that doesn't work with my scheme. And then they decided to fire him.
Yeah, I don't understand how you're an NFL coach and you don't play to your fucking team strengths. I don't give a fuck what you thinking.
You know who else
wanted
Bryce Young? You know who else wanted Bryce Young?
Who?
Ed Tannenbaum. Quarterback in this draft. And I was like, this dude is a fucking dumbass. Not see him slice up Georgia.
All right. I didn't see it. I don't watch college ball.
Oh, fuck. CJ Stroud was tearing Georgia's ass up.
Yeah, Ohio State should have won that game.
They should have won that game.
So why wasn't CJ higher? Shit.
Because it's Alabama.
I don't get that shit. Alabama stacks every fucking year.
I think it was
little short ass motherfucker playing. He's like 5'9".
I think it was the fact that also Ohio State quarterbacks haven't been panning out too good.
Nah.
CJ is 6'3".
No, you got to be tall to be a very good quarterback, man. I'm sorry. You got to.
The O-line, you got to be like Drew Brees, and that's one lifetime.
Drew Brees, Russell, they're diamonds in the fucking rough. That's it. That's literally it. How tall was Marino? Marino was he 6 foot?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I think he was
Okay.
like
Never
6'3".
mind. Okay, never mind. For some reason, I thought he was shorter. But that's it. Like literally,
Dino was
those
tall
two
as hell.
quarterbacks have
It was
excelled.
all the cocaine he did.
Can't knock him for that.
All right. Hecker, I
No,
sent
but
you.
it literally makes no fucking sense. Honestly, I don't know who these NFL scouts are, but I feel like if I studied if I legit study the fucking NFL for a good year, I'd be better than half these goddamn stouts. Like, what are these scouting reports where there's so many trash first rounders?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that simple. I think drafting is actually pretty hard. Like, it's pretty hard to like hit on your picks, unless they're kind of like
Joe's hit, barring injuries. Joe's hit on plenty.
he hit on Sauce and Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, Michael Carter too.
I think Michael Carter 1 could have been good. I think he actually might have potential with another team.
You think he'll do work with the Arizona?
I don't think work is necessarily the word I would use, but he could be an NFL running back or backup.
Well, that's pretty much what he is now. He had one nice run for the Cardinals against the Steelers.
Yeah, but he's a pass catching running back. Like he's not following fucking he's not finding the hole. That's not the type of running back he is.
That's what she said.
Like it's a shame because that's the one skill you truly need as a fucking running back to excel is to be able to find the hole every goddamn run. Michael Carter can't do that. But that should have been noticed in the fucking scouting report.
Yeah, well, also, like, I mean, the speed and the skill that they're going up against in college is, like, very different than the NFL.
Oh, yeah. That's why I don't watch it.
I think that's what makes it hard to predict, like, how people are going to translate, though. You know?
That's fair, but that's where you got to look at, I don't want to say the intangibles, because literally what they can do when in trouble.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too big on Caleb Williams because I feel like he just kind of makes like circus throws and like usually has pretty good like he makes some incredible plays and like I think he has like usually has pretty good protection, but I feel like when the pocket breaks down, I don't think his decision making is like great.
See, that should be a good reason why he's not a number one pick. But they're not going to take that into consideration.
Yeah. Nah, people are just going to see, you know, that he makes like Mahomes-esque throws and
and that doesn't mean it's going to translate. Are you kidding me? You're fucking playing like goddamn. I think it's like high school. Like if you're comparing how they're going to translate into the fucking college, it's like they're playing fucking high school because they're playing against shit. They're playing against people that are never going to make the NFL ever. So of course they're going to shit on them, or at least they should shit on them.
Yeah, for the most part. Also, like it can't be ignored that Caleb Williams has really not beaten like any good teams, or anytime they were in like a big game, they kind of folded.
Yeah.
Hey, it all plays in. It's about the fucking analysis.
Yeah, but he'll end up going first overall because that's just like the way things work.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And to the Bears.
Hecker, I sent you an email with guess the picks or guesses my topic for my trivia question.
All right, so are we starting off with trivia and then picks?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
right.
I'm opening up the Google Doc sheet now. Going to share the screen.
Nice. So the top one is for Justin. The second one's for you.
All right. So the name of the game, Justin, is guess this defense based on where their top 5 players went to college.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is so this could be any defense throughout history. Mo, is there like a cutoff date?
Yeah, 2000.
So these are all so it's no defenses from this year. So it's between 2000 and 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all playoff defenses or playoff teams, right?
Yes.
So what they had 5 players go to this college.
So yeah, so for this one's yours. So you can see the screen, right?
Yeah. So 5 DTs went to Texas.
No. So one DT went to Texas. One linebacker went to this dog school. One linebacker went to Michigan. One corner from Florida State, and one corner from Pitt.
Okay. I get it.
The DT is from Tennessee.
Tennessee? Oh, all right. My bad. I don't know. That's how much I fucking pay attention to goddamn college. Shit. Cornerback from Pitt. What is that? The Buckeyes? Another corner?
Florida State Seminoles.
Seminoles. Oh, okay.
This, if you want the year, I don't know if I could give you the year because
hey, I ain't gonna get it anyways, so you might as well give me the year.
What's the dog? What school is that?
It's Southern Illinois.
What's their team name?
It's weird. It's Simu, some weird shit. Hold on. Forgot what it was called. It's called the Salukis.
The Salukis. Is that a fucking Saluki? What the fuck is a Saluki?
It looked like a
oh, that's an ugly ass dog.
It looked like
just Google that shit.
long hair.
like fucking greyhounds. Greyhounds are ugly ass dogs too. Shit. All right, that's a fucking Saluki right there.
They're ugly buses too. Disgusting buses.
DT Tennessee linebacker.
What year? Give me a year.
2010.
Oh. 2010. Pick corner, I'm gonna say the Jets.
This is the Jets.
Yes. Just because the pick corner, it's got to be Revis.
yeah, I'd say that was a giveaway. So, we have Revis, Cromartie from Florida State, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got to be Crow.
Did Bart Scott go to Michigan?
No.
Bart
Scott did not go to Michigan.
Did Bart Scott
go to a fucking Saluki?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
he was a Saluki. All right.
Trying to think who our other linebacker was that year that went to Michigan. And then was it Chris Jenkins who went to Tennessee?
No, it wasn't.
Sione. Oh, was it Sione Puha?
It was not Sione Puha.
Was it Mike DeVito?
It was not Mike DeVito.
All right. I'm actually have no idea then.
It was Sean Ellis.
Ellis.
Tackle. Okay, so Bart Scott is Southern Illinois. Sean Ellis is Tennessee. Then we had Cromartie and Revis, and then the other linebacker would have been David Harris.
Yes.
All right.
Well, Hacker just solved that shit.
Okay, so then
this is the Super Seminoles.
Is this one's me?
Yes. and I'm not giving you the year.
I needed the year.
Was it the all right, so we had defensive end Syracuse, linebacker Miami, safety from Purdue, cornerback Arizona, and linebacker Florida State. Was this a Jets team?
No.
Okay. Was this?
If you get this.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
I said I'll be shocked if you get this.
Yeah, I'll be shocked too. I'm trying to think.
It was a good team though.
A good team. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Was it the Ravens?
How the fuck did you get that?
I just took a guess. I don't know what year. Was it the 2000 Ravens?
It was the 2000 Ravens.
All right. So defensive end from Syracuse, was that Tony Siragusa? Or no, he was a tackle.
It wasn't Tony Siragusa.
Okay. Was it who the fuck was their end that year?
He had a good year that year, but he's not like famous.
Okay, just tell me who it was.
Shit, I gotta see. Hold on. It was what's his name?
The linebacker from Miami, is that Ray Lewis?
Yes, it is.
And then the other linebacker from Florida State, not Terrell Suggs because he wasn't there yet.
No, he went to Ohio State.
He went to Ohio State?
No, I was saying Terrell Suggs went to Arizona State.
Oh. Was the safety, was it Rod Woodson from Purdue?
Yes.
Was the cornerback Jermaine Lewis from Arizona?
No, it was Chris McAllister.
Harris McAllister. And then the other linebacker from Florida State, not Ray Lewis. I don't know.
Peter Boulware.
Oh yeah, him. And who was the defensive end?
Was not James.
Rob Burnett.
Yes. Rob
Wait,
Burnett.
I looked that shit up.
Was it Rob Burnett?
Nice. Well,
That's a good one. I gotta start doing trivia again.
are these the only two?
Yeah, I only had two.
Oh, okay. Well,
Next one, I'll bring up some trivia. I got to do it over the weekend. Oh, shit, I'll be in Virginia.
Shit, I'm trying to do some too.
I'll find a good one. I'll find something fun for y'all. Unless it's the Jets, I don't get the answer.
man, I wish there was a tiebreaker. And I was talking all this shit how I was gonna smoke Justin in trivia again.
Well, now, yeah, we're gonna have to wait till next week.
Guess so.
Man, I'm telling you, the only reason I got it was because the fucking pick corner.
Yeah, I felt like that was like a giveaway.
That's why I didn't want to say.
Then he said 2010. I was like, yes, I got it.
Oh yeah, easy.
That's why I can't give the year.
I mean, I was gonna guess him anyways because that's the only pick corner I fucking knew. That's the only position I knew. First off,
if you would have told me, if you told me it was the year 2000, I feel like that would make it pretty obvious it was the Ravens.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to try to fuck Justin over with was if it wasn't that year, it would have been Jason Pinnock.
Oh no.
And it would have been like
yeah, but Pinnock's a safety.
Yeah, but he's still I would have put DB on there instead of cornerback.
Okay, real ticky-tacky with it.
I wouldn't get it. Oh man, what else happened this weekend? That's
well, we had Patrick Mahomes crying about the refs.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a bullshit call. It didn't affect the play.
So I don't think it. So I think it was, technically it was the correct call. Like,
yeah,
there's a rule and he broke the rule.
Yeah.
And I think, I think that the officiating was very inconsistent. Like Von Miller was offsides the very next play, and
yep, that wasn't called.
But I think it is rich for, I think Patrick Mahomes looked pretty bad, when he went out to Josh Allen and just started bitching about the play instead of just like kind of, being like good game or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I can understand. Look, man, in the heat of the moment, I'd be bitching too because, come on, offensive offsides.
Yeah, like they never call that. That was the first time an Andy Reid coached team has ever been called for offensive offsides.
That's absurd.
Dude's been coaching for like 25 years, and that was the first one.
Like that's just like that's where the refs got to be like, yo, let them play the game.
The worst part of it is that the worst part of that whole thing is that it makes Josh Allen and it makes the Bills seem like a more likable team to like the neutral NFL fan.
Yeah.
Watching that game. Like if you're a neutral NFL fan who doesn't care about, if you're not a Jets fan, so you don't care about like the Bills in any capacity, you're not a Taylor Swift fan or whatever, so you don't care about the Chiefs. You're like just a non-biased fan of football. If you're watching that game, you probably come away from it like thinking the Bills are more likable or that Josh Allen's like likable and that like obviously come off as very unlikable. I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, it's like not the fact that he broke the rule. It's more the fact like, oh, you call this in this situation.
Yeah.
When it takes away from a great play and a great moment that really didn't affect it. But like, that's kind of rich for the Chiefs to be complaining about that when they were the beneficiary of that call in the Super Bowl.
Yes, 100%. That was my fucking issue with them complaining about it. That was my biggest issue because they got that same bullshit ass fucking call.
Yeah, and Mahomes is always like crying to the refs for calls. He's like the new Tom Brady.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was surprised. Like last week Mo said because I picked the Bills to fucking win. He's like, no, the refs are gonna make sure. I was like, you're probably right about that shit, but they didn't.
Yeah. They made sure the other way.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, officiating in general is just like a problem. It's too inconsistent, and they're always like, they're always doing this where they ruin plays and they ruin moments, and then like they take over the headlines, and it's like instead of talking about like, oh, a great game between the Chiefs and the Bills, like, every time they play each other, it's always such a good game and it's always so close and down to the wire, and what if these teams play each other again? Instead we're talking about like stupid ass refs.
Yeah. Fuck the refs. Fuck all refs.
Yeah, refs are ruining sports.
Fuck them all. Shit.
What about the ref who called on the OPI on Sauce Gardner, but instead he called the sauce for?
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Yeah. Also, remember? Also, what's pretty funny? At one point, like Jeremy Ruckert had a catch against Derek Stingley, And, all these like mouth breathing Sauce haters were like very quiet in that moment. But like, if Sauce Gardner gave up like a catch for 12 yards to a second string tight end, like you would never hear the end of it. And it would be like, oh, Sauce looks pretty, they'd be like, oh, Sauce looks pretty average when he's not holding or being a DPI. It's like, oh, okay. So like, I guess Derek Stingley's a bum for giving up a catch to Jeremy Ruckert then too. Like, shut up.
Fuck all that holding shit, man. We're playing football. It's a physical fucking sport.
I saw this clip someone put on I think it was on TikTok, and it was a clip from the Waterboy when it was about Kadarius Toney stepping off sides and going to Pat Holmes. And then he said, "Good job, dickhead. You just lost it."
Yeah, I saw one. I saw a tweet that it was like the caption was like Kadarius Toney at the press conference while Patrick Mahomes is screaming about the refs when really it's his fault, and then like it's like a picture of like a wanted sign with an alligator, and then Kadarius Toney is like the alligator, and he has like his head in his shirt, like hiding his like beak.
Yeah, I feel bad for Tony, man. Tony's been getting shit all season.
I mean, yeah, you could simply catch
deservedly.
Yeah, like if you catch the football and you don't line up incorrectly, like it was never weird to you that like you were like, that when you lined up, like you didn't look to your right and see that like you were like in line with the ball or like in line.
No, not even in line with the ball. That motherfucker was in front of it. He was in front of the bunch set. Like he was way on. Like he didn't look at anything around him. Anything.
Yeah. He was. Yeah, and then apparently there was like a play where Jalen Waddle had his left foot like over the line and they didn't call anything.
It's nonsense.
You were covering the defensive player's helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's bad when like even us as three Jets fans, none of us like the Bills, but none of us can do the mental gymnastics to actually say it was a bad call. Like
no. It was the right call.
The right call.
You could argue like, oh, maybe the refs shouldn't have thrown the flag there and maybe just let the boys play, but
give the Bills a chance to fucking come back and win the game.
Yeah, well, the Bills were already winning at that point.
But they scored a touchdown, so you got to come back and get your points.
Yeah,
I would have loved it if they let the game go, and just highlight, oh, they missed an offsides. Like, oh man,
yeah,
whatever.
Big fucking whoop.
All right,
it's always something.
Let's do these.
Yeah, refs got too much power.
All right, picks for week 15. We'll start with Thursday night football, I guess. We have the San Diego Superchargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders failed to put up a single point their last game and lost 3-0 to the Vikings. The San Diego Chargers didn't do much better.
Wait, was that really the fucking score?
Yes, the Vikings won that game 3-0.
Oh my fuck! Who the fuck is the Vikings quarterback right now?
Well, Josh Dobbs has been benched, and it's now going to be Nick Mullins. But Josh Dobbs has officially lost his starting job.
That sucks for Dobbs.
Yeah. And then Justin Herbert is out for the season. He kind of sucked anyway, so it's going to be Easton Stick versus Aiden O'Connell on Thursday Night Football. I feel so bad for Al Michaels. He gets all these shitty fucking games, and they're not even going to let him call a playoff game this year.
That does suck.
The only reason I'm even including this game for the picks this week is because it could have tank implications if the Jets do lose. But I'm going to pick.
We need the Chargers to lose.
Well, either way,
I mean win. Sorry.
I mean, for the tank. Either way, like I think this game's kind of just a wash for the Jets. I mean, I guess it would be good if the Chargers were to win this game, because the Jets are. Well, actually, no. It'd be better if the Raiders won this game. I think, and I think the Raiders will win this game.
I'm gonna put my money on the Chargers.
Yeah. I'm taking the Chargers.
All right. Let's do we got some Saturday games.
Yeah.
And all of them are actually pretty good games, or decent games at least. We have the Vikings and the Bungles in the 1:00 slot for Saturday afternoon football. Remember, it was last year when the Vikings blew a 33-0 lead on a Saturday afternoon. But then they ended up winning, I believe.
Who is it? Vikings and who?
Vikings Bungles. Or wait, no, I think the Colts blew a 33-0 lead.
Yeah, it was
to the Vikings. I'm gonna take the Cincinnati Bungholes though.
Hey,
I don't trust
Jake Browning.
Huh?
Yeah, man, Jake Browning, man. He's gonna be starting in 2 years for another team.
Yeah, we should pick up Jake Browning. He'll be a free agent.
Shit.
But I'm
gonna agree with you. The Bungholes are gonna win that game.
Yeah, I think Bungles.
Yeah, I don't trust Nick Mullins to get it done.
No. If Dobbs is in, I'd say maybe.
Yeah. Maybe, but then again, still maybe not. And then we have the Pittsburgh Steelers going on the road to Indianapolis to play the Colts at 4:30 on Saturday.
More shit.
We have it'll be Mitch Trubisky versus Gardner Minshew, and I'm going with the Minshew, taking the Colts.
Justin's going to take Pittsburgh.
Nah. I'm gonna go Uncle Rico. Shit.
Is that a clean sweep or
Clean sweep for the Colts again?
Wait, Mo, who are you taking?
Yeah, it's clean sweep for this
Clean
game.
sweep.
Yeah.
Clean sweep, and then we have the Denver Broncos playing the Detroit Lions.
This is where I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm taking the Broncos.
You know what? I think I'm taking those two.
You taking the Broncos too?
Yeah.
Man, I think they're gonna. I don't know why. I think they got this win.
I think so because the Lions defense is asshole.
This is true.
Russell's slowly getting back into somewhat shape. He makes mistakes every other week. This might be the week he makes fucking dumbass mistakes.
Yeah, they had to the Jets to go on a winning streak.
Yeah.
Ever since the Jets won their Super Bowl against the Broncos, the Broncos have been playing pretty well. But I think the Lions are on a bit of fraud watch, but I think at home, I think they will take care of business against the Broncos.
I don't think they're frauds. I just think the Broncos defense is going to step up to the table.
I think, it's one of those weekly matchups where it's like, okay, it's all right. You're playing them this week, and they don't look like they'd be ready for it.
That's yes. They ain't ready. I don't know, man. I feel like Goff is due for a fucking shit game.
Well, he's kind of been playing like shit these past few weeks. He hasn't been very good.
He hasn't been very good, but
I'd say if anything, he's due for a good game.
I don't know.
If there's even a such thing as being due for anything.
Let's see.
Moving on, though, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Two 6-7 teams. One's fighting for a wild card spot. One is fighting for
win the fucking his division.
Win their shitty fucking division. This is a hard game to pick. I'm gonna take the
This
I think it's
going to be a good game.
Mike Evans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clean sweep. Bucks all around.
I don't know.
I'm going with Mike Evans and friends.
Shit. This is at Packers. No.
Going Jordan Love.
Packers. I don't like Bucks playing in the cold weather.
Yeah,
that's a fair assessment.
Especially with Todd Bowles.
Yeah.
Bum ass coach.
You know niggas don't do well in the cold. I'm a fucking idiot.
Next, we have the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Another battle of
give me some fucking chicken cutlets here.
Yes.
I'm going with the Saints, actually.
I'm going with the chicken cutlet boy. Yeah. Let's go, Tommy, with your mob ass agent.
Right. This is at Saints.
Yeah, it's in New Orleans.
All right, Cutlets versus Saints.
Let's go. Lose that top draft pick.
Cutlets versus biscuits. But I'm taking
quick side note. Think Tommy DeVito could do better with the Giants than Danny Jones?
I think he already has.
Yeah, but Danny Jones is going to get the start next season.
Fuck that.
That'd be a mistake.
It would be a mistake, but they already paid the man. There's no way they're not starting him. No fucking way.
They can get after
teams
1
got
year.
to stop. Teams got to stop letting politics get in the way. When it comes
you're right about that. But they also got to stop paying motherfuckers that don't deserve to be paid.
They can get out of it after 1 year.
After this year or the next year?
This year.
Oh shit. Okay. That wouldn't be if I was Giants management, I would go Tommy.
Danny Jones after this year.
They only signed him for 2 years.
I thought it was like a 4-year deal.
It was 2 years.
That's it?
Yeah.
Shit.
I thought it was like a 4-year deal.
Is it 4 years? Let me
check right now.
I don't fucking remember.
Contract.
I just know he got paid.
He signed a 4-year. He signed a 4-year, $25 million contract. He is under contract until 2020. He's under contract through 2026. They have an opt out after next year. There's a potential opt out.
80.
Huh?
80 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's $25 million per year, so it's like $100 million.
What?
Why is Daniel Jones getting paid that much? Jesus fucking Christ!
I could have sworn because they kept saying 40 million.
Or like 40
that
million,
rings a bell.
40 million like per year. Yeah, it's a 4-year, $160 million contract, so it's like $40 million per year. He's only making $1 million this year, but like next year he makes like 35.5. He makes 30 the year after that, and then 46.5 the year after that. Would have to imagine if he doesn't show anything. So he'll get next year to try to prove himself, I guess, again before they cut their bait.
Yo, man, keep Tommy in. Don't even give Jones a chance.
The waste.
Yeah, just let him be the most expensive backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much just ride with cutlets until the Parmesan runs out.
Yeah, shit. If he keeps fucking playing the way he's been playing, the Giants don't look terrible. They ain't a great team. No, but they don't look like the fucking Panthers.
No, not at all. They look a lot more competent than they did through the first, however many games that Daniel Jones started, where they really didn't get any. They really, for the most part, were non-competitive and really didn't have chances to win games unless it was against the Cardinals.
Yeah, now you got fucking Tommy out here just putting the team on his fucking back. Let's go.
That's
Chicken
right.
Cutlets for life.
So you guys are both going with the Cutlets. I'm going with the Saints. Or Mo, are you taking the Saints?
Hell no, I'm taking Cutlets.
Shit, I might cook some cutlets tonight.
Yeah, man.
That for Christmas.
I'm jealous. All right, looking at the rest of the games, there's a whole bunch of shit. But 4:25, we have a pretty good game. We have the Dallas Cowboys in Buffalo taking on the Bills.
Ooh. Can the Bills pull up another upset?
Well, actually, the Bills are favored to win this game. The Cowboys are underdogs. I think it's
because it's in Buffalo.
I think so.
That's some bullshit. I'm taking the Cowboys solely off the fact that I'm betting on that game. Fuck out of here. You kidding me? The Bills are favorites?
Yeah, the Bills are favorites at home against the Cowboys.
I'm taking that money line.
Yeah, I think it's plus 114 on FanDuel or something like that.
That's foolish. Absolutely foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Cowboys whoop that motherfucking ass.
Yeah, the top two teams in the NFL right now, the Niners and the fucking Cowboys. How the fuck are they not favorites? That's crazy.
I think it is.
Bills are working for
yeah, I think it is just the fact that it's the road team, and I think it's the fact that I think it's the fact also the Bills are pretty. The Bills are pretty competitive against good teams.
No, I thought the Chiefs should have fucking beat their ass if the fucking wide receivers are to catch a fucking ball, which the Cowboys can. So I don't fucking see how that's gonna work.
Yeah, Mo, what are you cooking over there?
Hold on.
We're turning this into a food podcast.
Oh,
he cooked a pizza. He cooked a pizza.
Yeah.
I cooked a pizza. I'm going to go with man, it pains me to do this, but I'm taking the Bills.
You're crazy.
I hope so.
I think I think there's something to this, and I feel like Vegas is watching, so I want to take the Bills.
You can take the Bills too? No way. So I normally don't root for the Cowboys, but shit.
I usually do.
I can't see them losing this game. Dak is playing at the best level he ever has.
Where is it at? Buffalo?
Yeah, it's in Buffalo.
Okay, yeah.
How's Dak in cold weather?
It's only a 2.5 point spread, so I mean, it would probably be the Cowboys would probably be 2 or 3 point favorites if this game were in Dallas. And on a neutral field, I feel like it would probably be a pick'em game. If this was a Super Bowl, it would probably be Cowboys -1 or something like that.
Yeah. I might bet on the Cowboys ultimate spread of like fucking 5, 6.5.
Minus you got. Oh, you think the Cowboys will beat them by a tutty?
Yeah, 100%. I got no doubt in my mind, but I could be wrong. I think they easily win this game.
You got no doubt in your mind, but you could be wrong.
But I could be wrong. I ain't saying I'm always right, but I'm pretty goddamn sure I'm right about this. I'm definitely gonna do an alternate spread bet.
Yeah, I also thought the Chiefs were going to beat the Bills.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are going to win that game too. I mean,
I had the Bills winning, not the way that they did, but I had the Bills winning.
Just
that's all that matters.
Cowboys lost to the Cardinals.
Yeah, that did in fact happen.
That happens back with Dobbs. All right, man, Dobbs.
And then for the Sunday night game, we have the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ooh.
Give
me my boy all day. All day.
Your boy's Trevor Lawrence, right?
Nah. Lamar, the one fucking quarterback I always wanted.
Yes.
Always Lamar. Come on, Lamar.
I think
I'm actually considering putting a bet on them to win the whole fucking Super Bowl. I'm considering put like $50 down.
You say I was gonna make my Super Bowl prediction. I want to say Ravens 49ers.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That is like the I feel like that's like the popular pick right now. Who do you think wins?
Oh,
I think the Ravens.
I can't choose. I cannot choose that shit. I want Lamar to get one.
I want to say
goddamn Niners.
I think I'd pick the Ravens to win that game. I think it'd be a very good game.
Yeah,
I pick the Ravens.
I think it's like a rematch from 2012.
Oh, the Harbaugh.
Yeah, Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Harbaugh rematch. Baltimore Ravens versus Michigan.
Yeah,
that'd be a good ass fucking Super Bowl. Not gonna lie. The Niners might take it, but it'd be good to watch.
Yeah, but
I'd be rooting for Lamar.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take the Ravens to win this game.
Hey man, Lamar is the quarterback, man. Best quarterback in the league.
You know who the MVP favorite is?
Brock.
It's actually Dak Prescott at the moment.
Oh, is it Dak now?
Yeah, Brock's not too far behind though, as far as the odds go.
Yo, Dak has faced easy ass teams.
No, he hasn't. He played the 49ers, and guess what? They lost.
They got But that's like all right. He's played maybe what like 3-4 difficult teams.
They beat the Eagles. They just beat the Eagles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3-4. It's week what? 15? 14?
This is where the test starts.
Nigga, they haven't had a test all season other than the Niners.
So who are you taking, Pizza Man?
The Ravens.
All right,
Lamar.
Next, we have Monday Night Football. We have the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Seattle to take on Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh.
Give
me Geno and friends.
Nice.
Give me Geno and friends. I feel like the Eagles are still not anywhere close to Super Bowl caliber. and they're gonna find a way to fuck it up.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take the Seahawks too.
I'm taking the Eagles. This is their comeback game.
This is their get right for the playoffs.
Game.
Yeah, because
they need that shit, but they ain't playing at that level.
they aren't, but I can still see them beating the Seahawks because Seahawks are like, they're average.
Yeah, they're beaten down too, but I still think they can get this fucking win. The Eagles have been fucking up, honestly.
Yeah, as long as DK Metcalf doesn't get himself ejected, I think it'll be a competitive game. And then finally, rounding out our picks, rounding out our show, we of course have the New York Jets in Miami taking on the Dolphins. The Dolphins are 8.5 or 9-point favorites, depending where you look at home to the New York Jets. We have an over/under of 39 in this game.
Ooh, I might bet on that over.
Yeah, I think the over has a good chance of hitting. I'm going to take the Dolphins to win. I think the Jets will do okay, but I think the Dolphins are going to win 31 to 20.
Okay. I think it's going to be closer. And it's going to be something I haven't done in a couple of weeks. No, maybe like 3-4 weeks.
Oh.
I'm taking the Jets to win it.
Yeah. Clean sweep, we're going to lose. Dolphins 4, Jets 16.
Jets going to win it.
Wait,
28-27.
34-16 Dolphins.
34-16 Dolphins, 31-20 Dolphins, and then what did you say? 20 what?
I got 28-27.
Okay. So Justin has the Jets pulling off the upset, staying alive, and keeping
defense
Aaron Rodgers'
in it. The Dolphins have a fucking chance to win it. Our defense keeps us in it and stops them from getting a fucking field goal in the fourth. Let's go. So
do you think Aaron Rodgers comes back on Christmas Eve?
Oh, I don't know about that. Because I do want to see more of Zach. If he can play the same way he played against the Texans, against the fucking Dolphins, I want to see more of Zach. I don't want to see Aaron in there.
What if Zach plays like average and the Jets win, like squeak out a win?
Well, average for Zach is like fucking 2 touchdowns, so he's got to be above. He's got to be above for the win.
I'd say 2 touchdowns for Zach is pretty good. Average for him is like 1.
Yeah. Average for him is 1. It should be 2 because they get in position where it's stupid. But yeah, I don't know if he plays to his average and we get a win, then I would say Aaron can come in.
Yeah, I don't think it's impossible for the Jets to win. I mean,
first of all, where do you get average for Zach is 2 touchdowns?
Yeah,
what he should be doing, not what he actually does. What he should be doing, all right? It should be fucking 2 touchdowns.
No, we're talking about what he's doing.
Well, he just said his first career 3 touchdown game.
Look, it's what he should be capable of.
I said, what the? Wait, hold up. What?
Yeah, your ass walked over here quick.
You're damn right. That sounded.
It's not impossible for the Jets to win.
No.
Maybe Tyreek is slowed down a little bit. Maybe he's hobbled.
Maybe Sauce and Reed can hold them down to less than fucking
I think
80 yards.
I think our defense can make Tua look ordinary because let's be real, Tua is kind of ordinary.
Oh yeah, he showed that last game when Tyreek Hill's out. He's fucking ordinary.
Dolphins winning. I'm switching Justin's pick to Dolphins winning.
I feel like that breaches some sort of
Dolphins win 28-27.
just to not have the bad luck.
I don't want
bad
the bad
juju
on this. I don't want the bad juju on this Excel sheet right now.
Right. Well, let the record show that. Let the tape show that. Justin,
I got it up here in my mind, man. 28-27, Jets.
Let's win this game. Let's get frisky. Let's get horny. Let's get real weird these last couple of weeks. You guys have any final words for the people?
For the people?
Jets.
Yeah, don't.
They always do this.
Don't not what we're capable of. The past couple of weeks, Jets fans have been knocking this fucking team like they're fucking shit. Us included. They ain't shit. We just need to be fucking cohesive. That's it. Our defense is phenomenal. Our offense can be phenomenal. If we can get the ball.
Let's just I would say let's just shoot for one more I would just say let's just shoot for one more like decent game here of Zach Wilson.
Decent. I want a blowout, although I'm not expecting.
I mean, yeah, blowout would be nice. So would $5 million.
Shit.
But yeah, I mean, realistically, if he could just like not look like shit.
Yeah, then we'd be all right.
After coming off of this game, that would be a plus in my opinion. So
good facts.
So that will do it for us here this week, and we will be back next week to hopefully break down another New York Jets win and debating whether or not Aaron Rodgers should come back to play on Christmas Eve against the Commanders. So thank you, everybody. Deuces.
Peace.